Alright guys, so it's finally out, Assetto Corsa EVO. I've been working some pretty crazy hours this week, so only now just had time to buy the game, pick it up, and see what it's like. Now, there are a couple of things I really have to go over, which I don't like, and then we'll get into the game, and there are some really nice details, I must admit. So, first off, and the biggest thing that I don't really see that many people talking about is this online thing. Now, if you go over to the settings, and for example, you go to Gameplay HUD, there's online mode, which for some reason I can't activate. Like, I'll click it and it still says offline. But the issue that you have here is that there are certain things that are locked behind it for some reason. Like HUD, for example, I can't use. I don't know why. The driver profile doesn't work, for example. Academy licenses do not work. Dealership, customized vehicle, all those things that were promised in the initial and special events as well. And there's a lot more. But all of those things that were promised inside of the package for early access unfortunately are not available. Now, I'm someone who knows games having terrible launches, so I must admit, fair enough, it's early access, there are going to be some issues, but Assetto Corsa is really a single player based game, and it doesn't make sense to me why online is even tied to some of these features. It's honestly mind-blowing, but no one's really talking about it. But that's just my 2 cents. I don't know if maybe they're gonna listen to the community and just disassociate it, but yeah, I don't know what the online is for. Maybe to prevent cheating. Generally, I do not know, but that's just one of my biggest gripes. Other thing is that this game is 50 bucks Canadian. You only have, obviously, our very poor Canadian dollars to blame for that, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, let's take a look at this game. Now, there are some pretty cool features, which to start off, I will show you guys with the Lotus Emira. We'll pick this up, and what this is the first edition, Touring, Black Alcantara. You know, we'll get it in red for now. Again, you can't customize much, but we'll start off at Laguna Seca. Yep, practice mode, sis, and we will start the session. So, this game, so far, I've been able to tinker with it a bit. Also, the settings menus is pretty damn buggy right now, to be honest with you. I will have to say that too. Again, this is early access though, so I'm expecting them to fix those things. But just giving you guys, obviously, my first impressions, because that's how you get games to improve, right? So let's go ahead, hit drive, and here we have this. Now, I've finally been able to map the settings buttons to everything that I want. Right off the bat, I will have to admit I'm running ultra maxed on everything. I haven't really noticed any differences in terms of frame rate. Then again, I have a NASA PC, so to be honest with you, there's not really that much I really have to complain about. But one of my favorite things and details about this game is obviously indicators, you know, you got all that. What you do also have is if I turn off my ABS, will it show up on the screen? No, okay, so ABS doesn't, unfortunately, but if I turn off my traction control, you guys can see the traction control light actually decides to show up on the dashboard there. Some very nice details going on, but one of my favorite parts about it, and I'll zoom back out, is you can change the driving performance modes in this game. So I have that mapped, and look at that change, just like the rear vehicle. So you got Tour, you got Sports, and then you have Track. So you have these different drive modes, and this is where like TDU should have this, man, and you know, maybe show the map on the screen. But I love the detail. Some cars sound pretty good in this game, some sound incredibly ass, not gonna lie to you. But let's go for a drive, and we gotta obviously test out, and I have to change how the mirrors panned, but that's a whole nother setting, I'm pretty sure. So let's get on. I'll turn my ABS on though, because honestly I don't really drive without it. Traction control is off though. But basically, when you're in Tour, Sport, and Track, like I think right now, yeah, there we go. I can't get the car to slide out right now. Because, well, the traction control, even though it's off, it has different driving style. Now, if I put it to track mode, watch this. This is what I'm saying. Now, although this game is incredibly bare bones, and obviously the whole mishap with the servers at launch, again, you know, I must admit, it's still pretty good. Right off the bat, I didn't change any of my force feedback settings in this game, but wheel feels pretty good. I might want to tune it up a bit so it feels I can feel a little bit more. It feels a little bit too light at the moment in terms of the forces I feel, but honestly, guys, no lie, I'm loving the physics. It's pretty good. It does feel like an improvement over the stock Assetto Corsa. And because I don't know this track off the top of my head, you're gonna see some really poor driving lines. I apologize. Mirror quality looks good. Again, because I have a really good PC, I can't really comment much on performance, only from what other people have been saying. But, somehow save that. Yeah, like I gotta get used to Laguna Seca. Track limits? Yeah, I love it though. Break a little bit too late there. Yeah, way too late. I've been playing too many arcade racer games, my braking zones are totally messed up. Yeah, like seriously guys, right off the bat though, I love the feel. The car interconnectivity again is really good. And some cars again sound like ass, not gonna lie to you, but some sound pretty damn good. Beautiful indicators. Now there's a lot of other cars I want to really show you guys really quick before we get into race actually. Let's check them out. So like I said, if you go over here to your vehicles, the dealership and customized vehicle isn't working because this whole online thing, I don't really get it. But anyways, I'll let you guys comment your thoughts in the section below. So, garage, is it going to show me scene options? Okay, so this is the additions. That's how I do that. Learning for the first time, guys, I apologize. That's Lotus vehicles, so I click here first. Okay, so you got the Barth. This car sounds like hot ass, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Alfa Romeo GTA M, one of my favorite cars, the Junior. Got some Audi in here as well, the Sportbacks. Got for the Ferrari Evo Challenge, and also the GTB Ford. You got the RS Cosworth here as well. S2000. You have the BRZ, I'm pretty sure, or the GT86, is it? Yeah, GR86 you have in this game as well. Volkswagen, Club Sport, GTI. So pretty nice at launch car list. It was also locked at the beginning, but they fixed that portion of the servers. It's just the remaining parts as well. Now another example, I'll show you guys the M4 CSL, the different drive modes for that. Let's take a look at that really quickly. And while I'm here, this is what I mean by the settings are kind of wonky. So it's hard to understand what the settings mean, and maybe it's because I'm new to Assetto Corsa, I don't know. But for example, like traction control, cut, ABS, those are obvious. Performance is obvious, but wiper cycle, like how do I know which one? Wiper cycle 1, 2. I don't know how to just, you know, maybe on or off, or like I feel like they could be named better. And you're gonna notice the most when you go to the camera and you go down to drivable. Drivable means change camera. I'll move this over so you can see. Yeah, drivable means change camera. Like, bro, what the hell? How am I supposed to know that this means change the camera? Anyways, it's small stuff like that that I just have to feedback. But we'll resume. I can't. There's no other drive modes for this car. But if I do change my traction control, you can see it there. Show up on the screen. So I'll put this down to full. We'll drive out really quick. Oh, and launch control. How could I forget? Watch this. Yeah? Pretty cool. I know I'm speeding out of the thing there, but don't worry. I'm gonna turn off my traction control all the way down. Can I drift? I'm not the best. I need to relearn drifting in Assetto Corsa. So again, I've been playing a lot of arcade games recently. Which, speaking of, yeah, not a chance I could ever get that right. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and hop into a race and see how we do. Okay, so here we are in a race. Let's get this started. Again, now, in my opinion, guys, it's kind of hard to, you know, recommend this game at its current time. But one thing I have to mention, and as to why I might have to recommend it, is simply, oh, whoops, that's disqualified. Yeah, okay, so now, as I was saying, the reason I had to buy it now is because you don't know. It feels like FOMO, because the price might go up, and honestly, any more than that, I don't know if I can really justify. Anyways, turn off our traction control. Alright. Yeah, I wish I could change my mirror. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Gotta be careful. We lost some positions there. Yeah, I need to change the rearview mirror because that's not really helping me at all. Okay. Yeah, apart from that, I might actually change the mode of this. I'll put it in sport or something. There we go. Yeah, because I don't know these tracks, bro. Laguna Seca is literally the only racetrack I know in this game. Like, off by heart. So I can't read it. But the GTM is coming up right behind me. Pause. And because I can't see the HUD, I don't know the track layout. If I had the HUD, I'd be able to like figure out the track layout, but we might actually very easily lose this, you know. Oh, it's starting to rain as well. I put on dynamic weather. Yeah, the physics are good though, guys. Again, I haven't had that much playtime to really tell you for sure. Another GTM is gonna pass me. Yeah, not much else I could do. I could try and keep their braking so... Oh, I got punted by behind. Damn Alfa Romeo drivers. Yeah, they're really trying to pass me right now. Yeah, because of the content lock right now, I only assume they're gonna drop the price at another sale, so it might be this price for at least a decent while anyways. So honestly, I'd hold off for now, wait until they fix the online servers, whatever that whole thing is, and then pick up the game. And honestly, I do think that it will be a really good game. Well, the session's done now, but I do think it'll be a pretty good game as soon as they, you know, continue to improve it, upgrade it. I 100% believe that, because right now you can see the base. It's definitely a good base to start off on. Let's try something else though. So I'm here. I also need to show you guys obviously the car control thing, where obviously you can how do I do this? Okay, there we go. So you can turn your main lights, high beams, directional lights, then indicators, hazards, flash, rain lights. I think those are only for certain cars. Brake, reverse, wipers. What else you got? Steering angle you can change as well. Start the car. Switch view. Interiors, okay. Animations, left, right. Accelerator, brake pedals as well. You can see the animation for. You guys can see there. Shift up, shift down, clutch. Very similar. You can reset it as well, just like that. Scene options, you can change the scene as well. In the auto service, you got all these different ones. So if you want to go to urban, for example, you got this option. But honestly, the graphics look polished, man. There's not that many issues in terms of graphical bugs that I've seen. But again, you know, I'm on a pretty high PC. Oh, okay, no, there we go. It's just the lighting changing like that. Anyways, let's do another race really quick. Laguna Seca S2000. Let's get this started. We'll floor it. Anyways, so let's talk about it. This game is a good base. That is undoubtedly something that you have to say. The physics is good. The force feedback is good. Graphically, it definitely holds up. It looks like a much improved sequel. I'd say it definitely hits a standard. And again, this is early access, so maybe with further optimizations, they can improve it more. The rain wiper animation's good. We have all the car features down. I like how the HUD works. It's an incredibly good base. But at the same time, it's incredibly bare bones for an early access game. And to compare, you know, TXR is another game that's supposed to be coming next week, actually. I get it, they're two totally different games, but they're both in early access. That game seems to have a lot more content in early access. And the thing is, $50 Canadian is crazy work, bro. Crazy work. Crazy work. Let me do this turn because I've got to focus. I know I have a pretty bad racing line going in, so I took the inside, so there we go. But yeah, man, it's expensive. I understand the Canadian dollar is a bit behind here, so we only really have ourselves to blame. But man, it's making it a lot harder for me to justify it. Maybe if I was in America, I'd be able to say, okay, you know what, fine, I can easily like bite the bullet there. And remember, this is it on sale, so with it not being on sale, we're looking at 60 bucks Canadian for an early access game. And that to me, I don't know, man. It's not something I could really say, okay, you know what, I'm happy about. Now, I bit the bullet anyways, because I honestly don't know what the final price of this game is going to be. No doubt when they add everything, the open world, they fix the online servers with the this guy messed up. The online servers, all that, when it's all added to the game, bro, for sure, it's going to be a really good game. 100%, man. I can see the vision, I can see the base, and Kunos have a pretty good track record, right? So I would say if you can justify buying the game right now and not playing it, or just buying the game and doing a couple races every now and then, yeah, sure, worth it. But the content is definitely bare bones, bro. 100%. Am I gonna make that turn? Just about. I must admit though, again, it is a good base. It's just extremely bare bones, bro. And the whole online thing with, you know, us not being able to, whoops, that was bad, mixing line. The whole online thing with a lot of things still being locked to this day, not a huge fan of that either, at all. But again, it's early access, and one thing I don't like is people saying, oh, it's early access, you know. I feel like that should still, you can still be displeased with the amount of content you get. Oh, I don't know what I just did. I couldn't tell if AI hit me, which, by the way, AI is garbage, bro. The last race I had here, it was impossible for me to finish the damn race because AI kept... Okay. Well, from second place to now last place, just like that. Come on. There we go. Oh well. But yeah, AI needs fixing for sure, man. They ram you, they mess up, and this is them at 100%. So, and I'm not the best like sim racing driver, so for me to say that, you know, it's kind of wild. And I think I was shifting low as well. Car sounds again, some are really good, some are really bad. So they gotta fix up on the ones that are really bad, like the Fiat, for example. But other than that, man, I love this game. I would give it probably a solid like 6 out of 10. Maybe like a 5, 6 or 5. I'd probably say 6. Because 5, I feel like it's kind of decent. It's a good base, it has its issues, it's early access, but it's dry bones, bro. That's my 2 cents. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more Assetto Corsa content, let me know in the comment section below. Not sure how much more of the constant races I can do, because until you know, they add other things to it. But don't get me wrong, for sure, I'm gonna be checking this game out as they add more content in it. For sure, when the open world comes, I'm gonna start cruising in it, seeing how that is. But yeah, man, they gotta listen to the community here, just like TDU needs to fix up and listen to the community and all that. Yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Did you play the game? Did you download it? Did you buy it? Do you think the content's bare bones? What's your thoughts on the online situation with it? I'm Alex7, and I'll see you guys in another video. Can I get this turn right? I can almost never get it right. I don't know why I changed my hand position there. I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.